Good morning and welcome to the ribbon cutting ceremony for Biddy and Beau's at West Lawrence High School. We are so excited about this opportunity. It was actually a vision a few years ago of Miss Brittany Faircloth, one of our teachers, and things just had not come to fruition. We had tried a few things. She had done a lot of research, and Learn and Go Therapy Services came to Miss Faircloth with a proposition and wanted to know, would we be interested in opening a Biddy and Beau's at West Lawrence High School? And we jumped on the opportunity. It is a great experience for our students to learn job skills, use their communication and social skills that we work on every day in the classroom. And we are just thrilled that we can offer this to our Raider community at West Lawrence High School every week. So, Miss Stacy, who's ready for a cup of joe? Awesome. We are officially open for business.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are with Stacy Sanders. And Stacy, you turned out for this wonderful event today,
Yes.
I'm so glad to be here as well. But tell me what it means to you to be able to see something like this come to fruition.
I am just so excited. We have some wonderful teachers here at West Lawrence High School and some wonderful students. It's been a vision of one of our teachers to really bring this to fruition, and she's worked hard with the support of community and other volunteers, and we're just excited to have the students to get the opportunity to serve others and to learn job skills.
What you think this means to them? They'll learn job skills, they'll learn how to service people. What else?
It gives them the opportunity to see how important they are to everyone, and to see the support to come out today. They are just so excited. They're really excited about today.
So I guess parents and students alike from the community can, send money with the students, let them get a cup of coffee,
Yes,
let them
please
support
do.
this Biddy and Beau's coffee. And it is a wonderful event. Good to see the smiling faces. And like you say, learning something about doing business.
Absolutely. Yes, please come support us.
Now we caught up with Dr. Rhonda Hightower. And Dr. Hightower, you turned out today for this ribbon cutting of this new coffee shop at West Lawrence High. Now when I first heard about it, I was real enthused with it. What a great idea.
Absolutely, and I want to applaud and commend our special education staff for bringing this to our students here in Lawrence County, because these students do have so many capabilities, and that's what they're focusing on today, and they're going to touch a lot of lives through what they're doing today, so I'm excited.
Yeah, it's so good to turn out. You have a lot going on. You're at one event, you're at another event, but it's important to be able to support things like this, isn't it?
Absolutely, because every little touch of opportunity for our students is equally as important. So I love each and every one. I just left our students in business, where we have almost 100 kids going to be out in businesses today. So we have a great day full of opportunities for our students.
Yeah, and kind of the same mindset to be able to come out and see these special needs children, be able to provide coffee to other students.
Yes, and again, focusing on their capabilities. I love that piece of it.
So we got a new place to get coffee.
Yes, we do, and I'm excited. I can't wait to get some.
Thank you, Dr. Hightower.
Thank you.
And ladies and gentlemen, this is Lauren Evans. Lauren, you got to do the welcome today. Now, how did you get that responsibility?
Well, Brittany and I were talking about, what exactly do we want to say, and then she kind of voluntold me that I would be a great speaker.
Voluntold.
So, yes, she voluntold me.
Mm-hmm. Well, and so where did the idea come from? Let's talk about it a little bit. How long has this been planned?
This idea came to fruition about 3 weeks ago. Brittany Faircloth and I are both teachers of students with disabilities here at West Lawrence High School. Brittany had this vision for a few years of opening a coffee shop to provide our students with some job skills, something we work on every day, communication, language skills, social skills in our classroom. And Shannon Smith from Learn and Go Therapy Services offered this as a sponsorship, so they paid all of our upfront costs. We are very thankful to them and their sponsorship for this.
That is wonderful. So do you have an expectation of how many people you want to be able to serve a day?
Not right now. Today is definitely going to be our true trial run. We're serving during break, which is about a 10-minute period here at West Lawrence High School. So we hope that we'll do a good job today, and whatever we learn today, we'll take back for next week.
Thank you for what you're doing.
You're welcome. Thank you for coming out and supporting us.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, now this is Brittany Faircloth. You've seen her on before. You do a lot in our community, Brittany. Let me remind everybody about the night out.
Night to Shine.
Night to
yes,
Shine.
It's coming up in February.
Coming up in February, so you want to plan ahead on that. But you had that that mindset to get involved with that and to help Liberty put that on. And what a wonderful event that is. I love that event. You do too, don't you?
I do. It's one of my favorite events of the year.
Yeah. You have a lot of compassion.
I do.
Yeah.
I love these kids and started working with them when I was in high school, and that's kind of where my passion developed. And I really want opportunities for them. So that's my goal, is to try to get opportunities for these kids, because they don't have opportunities like me and you do.
Yeah, and look at the line that's building behind you.
I know, it's
How
awesome.
How exciting is this for them? How excited will they be?
Oh, they're going to be really excited. The day that they tried on their aprons and their hats, they were already asking me, are we going to do this every day?
How cool is that? Well, all right, now tell me about the organization that helped you set all this up, gave you the idea kind of thing.
Well, I'm going to give you the backstory, the whole story.
Yeah.
So I started teaching here 5 years ago, and I had to do a assignment for my college class for my master's, and it was to write a grant. And so I didn't want to just waste time doing something silly, so I said, I'm going to do something that has purpose, that I really want to use, which was fun in a coffee shop. Wrote the grant, turned it in, emailed it to some people, looked around for some grants that would fund it, couldn't really find anything that would work, so it was kind of just left there. And then the population of my class changed 3 years ago now. I got a completely new group of students, and then I really saw that there was not many job opportunities for them. So I was like, we've got to do something, because these kids are totally capable of working. I want them involved in their community. Their community will love them. So we've been brainstorming for 3 years. What can we do to get these kids involved in the community and have a job when they graduate? Well, this year, we have talked about a coffee shop so much, but just didn't know how to get the funds for it. And one day, Shannon Smith walked in my room. I had no idea who she was. She is a therapist at Learn and Go Therapy, and she proposed the idea of, would you be interested in me purchasing a Beau and Beau's mobile coffee shop for your class? And I was like, answered prayer right here. 5 years we've been waiting on this. And I told her, yes, we are definitely interested. And I told her the whole backstory. So I had to get approval, and they approved it from higher above. And I told her they approved it. She ordered it, and less than 2 weeks later, it was here. And now here we are on the opening day.
Learn and Go Therapy.
Yes.
What is that organization?
It is, they provide speech therapy and physical therapy. It's kind of newer to Lawrence County. I want to say it's about a few years old. It's just a place within our community that provides therapy. And they have some wonderful ladies there. And they're the whole reason that we have this now.
Well, it's a great place to get coffee. I can see the line is building behind you. You have to be really excited. Congratulations again on.
Thank you.
Are you naming it one of these names?
I'm going to name her River. Yeah.
All right, well, good. Congratulations again. Hey, much success and continued success to you. Thank you for what you're doing for the people of our community in so many ways, Brittany. Why do you do it, though, really?
I love these kids. I mean, these kids are my heart. I have such a passion for them, and I work with them every day, so I see their capabilities, I see their abilities, I see their talents, and I want our community, I want our world to see their abilities and their talents as well. So that's why I do what I do.
Thank you for your love.
Thank you.
Here at Dublin Ford Lincoln, without all of our wonderful friends, we would have no reason to be here. Elzar Martinez is one of those friends.
We've been doing business with Dublin Ford since 2001. We're Ford guy, we're Ford family, and I recently just bought a 2018 Ford F-250. I'm enjoying it. It's really nice. I don't know, they treat us well, you know.
Others call you customers, we call you friends. That's Dublin Ford Lincoln.
Jeff Shepard here at Roach Farm and Garden. Deer season is here. Come to see us at Roach Farm and Garden. We got all your deer hunt necessities. And we carry 5-way, 3-way, Harvest Advantage, iron clay peas, wheats and oats, daikon radishes, a bruiser rye, and big boss rye, buck forage and annual rye. We will make your food plots look right. We have all your supplies of deer feed, 17 and 24% protein, QDM and 4S. We even carry 4S draw in the block and bags. And when you get that deer, we've got something to cook him with, from grills to griddles to your deep fryers. You want clothes? We got a full line of Georgia boot, Rocky boot, and all the Carhartt that you could need. And for your pelletized grill, we have any flavor you need. We have ladder stands by Millennium and Amerstep, replacement seats, protein blocks, salt blocks, and attractants, and a full line of coolers. And don't forget to pick your supply up of Voodoo while you're in there. It's at the counter. Don't forget, everything you need for deer season is right here at Roach Farm and Garden. 2 locations, Wrightsville and Dublin.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, now you'll recognize John, Mark Butler, and Tina. Thank you all for joining us today. Hey, this is an exciting event, isn't it, Tina?
Yes, it is. It is.
Why do you think this is important for students to have the opportunity to do?
Well, it just gives them a purpose and helps them get involved in school. It helps them feel like they're important, and they're so happy. You can see it on their faces. They're all very happy.
Now, you guys do a lot in the community. You were very, very involved with special needs, but with so many other things. From what I understand, you all helped maybe encourage David Davis to give some creamer to this event, donate some things to local McDonald's.
Well, we did not know he did that, but we're not surprised.
Yeah,
He
David-
has a very good heart.
I saw David. He was doing the Night to Shine. They're having their prom coming up, and they're doing breakfast for a golf tournament. Actually, it's this weekend at Green Acres. So there's a lot going on. Last night we were at Dairy Queen for Night to Shine and raising money for that. So it's great how the community is really focusing on special needs. And Mark, as a lot of people know, he's a blessing. And I'm excited that we get to share Mark with the community.
So what does Mark say when activities like this go on? And what does he share with you in that quiet, private time, please?
He just talks about it. It gives him a purpose. It gives him something to look forward to. He loves routine. So this will be something I think they're going to do either every Tuesday or every other Tuesday. So he will know today is the day we do Biddy and Beau's.
That's right.
And it'll be exciting for him to have something to look forward to.
So what do you say to other families that may be out there that may have the same lifestyle and the same opportunities to bless a child?
You know, the biggest thing to me is you think there's a lot of hurdles for them, but there's a lot of assistance by the government too that make things a lot smoother. And the churches and basically our family and friends have made it real smooth for us. There are a little there's some bumpy roads, but Mark's worth it, and he's.
Can you say hey?
I always ask Mark. I was like, "Why are you so sweet?" He says, "I'm Mom's little angel."
Hey, Mark, tell him, say, come get coffee at Biddy and Beau's.
Come get coffee.
Good job, Mark.
Good job.
Can you wave at him and blow him a kiss? Wave in that mirror right there. See that?
Future employee. I love it. What a great
job,
opportunity.
Mark.
Thank you all for what you're doing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is Shannon Smith
Yeah.
now, and this was a part of your doing.
Well, Biddy and Beau's is a great company that has been doing this for several years now in the Southeast region, and it really just takes a few people that are willing to do the work. So I'm just happy to be a part of it.
So how did all this come about, Shannon? Share it with us.
Well, moved to Dublin a couple of years ago, opened up a pediatric physical therapy clinic with my cousin. She was already doing it for speech therapy, and just getting to know the community and seeing all the special kids that are here and all the amazing teachers Lawrence County has, to be able to support them and make their lives just as good as they can be. And so I love that. And we just happen to be able to get the resources together to be able to sponsor it. But like I said, it really takes the teachers and the board and everyone coming in and supporting them to do the day-to-day. So this is really cool to find a team that will be able to carry this out.
Yeah, Shannon, thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
You guys must have a very sweet spirit to do something like this. You know, it's not all about just helping people in your office. You're getting out and looking for opportunities to help the community, to help these young people.
Yeah, this is an amazing community. I mean, there's so many people out here that have, been doing this work for years. So I'm just happy to be a part of it.
Shannon, where are you from?
I'm from originally Sylvania, Georgia, but we've been up in Cumming or Dawsonville area for about 15 years. We just moved to Dublin a couple of years ago.
All right, welcome to the area.
Thanks.
And thank you for what you're doing very much. So tell us a little bit about your company.
It's called Learn and Go Therapy, and we do mainly pediatric speech and physical therapy. We're looking for an occupational therapist, an ABA therapist, if anybody knows of any, that want to do pediatrics. And then we do some adult Parkinson's work, but we're located over on Bellevue in Dublin.
All right. Thank you so much
Yeah,
again
no
for what you
problem.
do and for being out here today and
sir.
supporting such a wonderful cause, but the initiative that you've taken. Thank you most of all for that.
Yeah, no problem.